We had a pretty warm weekend. It's cooled off a little bit today, though,
Yes. We're still above average. Highs should be in the low 80s this time of the year, but we're about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday.
That's better.
We didn't make it to the 90s, so that's nice. And this evening, you'll really notice a sharp drop off in the temperatures. It'll feel pretty refreshing. Maybe go catch another beautiful sunset. This was just gorgeous. This is over at Waterfall Canyon. This was a sunset from last night. Thanks to Carly for sending in this photo over near Ogden. Just beautiful seeing the waterfalls right now, and a perfect time to do a hike when it's not quite so hot. It's 87 right now in Salt Lake. So again, at least we're not in the 90s right now. We have northwest winds coming in at about 10, so just a light breeze. When we go into tomorrow, we will have a pretty quick warm up, but we'll start cooler. And so the first half of the day will be almost a carbon copy of our first half of today. We'll start off in the 60s in the morning. We'll be in the mid 70s by 9 a.m. Today at noon, we were in the low 80s. We'll be in the mid 80s tomorrow. And then the big jump happens after the lunch hour. We're back into the upper 80s with highs, getting back into the low 90s for tomorrow afternoon. So that's our start of our warm up. And then it just really goes off after that. We're talking our first triple digits by the time we get into the middle of the week. Satellite and radar showing things are really quiet out there. We've had some isolated activity in the Uintas and back over eastern Nevada and the higher terrain there. But most of Utah just basking in the sunshine and enjoying this cooler day after this warm weekend. Cold front continues to move away, so right now it's draped over us. It didn't really do much for thunderstorm activity here, but it did help bring in a cool down for northern Utah, southern Utah. You're basically in the same place you were yesterday, highs nearing the triple digits. High pressure builds in big time for the middle part of the week. It's going to keep the storms away. We'll have lots of sunshine. We're in the low 90s for Tuesday. By Wednesday is when our temperatures really go up. That jet stream just gets pushed way on up towards Canada, and then we get the temperatures in the high 90s to around 100 degrees, and then we're up near 105, 106 down in the St. George area. As we head into Thursday, we'll do it again. A lot more sunshine, more triple-digit heat ahead, and then by Friday, we start to get a little push of moisture coming in from the south. This could mean a few isolated mountain storms, so with that moisture coming in, high pressure starting to head more east. That will help bring our temperatures back down again. We're still talking 90s above average, but it will be a drop from the triple digits. Going into the weekend, it looks like we'll finally get a trough coming in to cool us back closer to normal. So the weekend is looking a lot better. It's going to definitely be cooler than it was this past weekend. Central Utah will have highs in the upper 80s and low 90s, lots of sunshine, and we'll start off in the 50s. So it'll feel nice and crisp in the morning. Down in St. George, down to 69 tonight, 103 tomorrow, 90 in Beaver, and we're going for 100 in Moab. St. George, 105 Wednesday and Thursday, and then dropping off Friday. Going into the weekend, Father's Day, does look pretty hot for St. George, lower 100s for highs. Lots of sunshine ahead. Northern Utah, 87 in Logan, and then we're back to the 90s up and down the Wasatch Front. We'll see a lot of sunshine, so it will be a beautiful day, just on the hot side. Temperatures at night, again, tonight down into the low 60s, so that'll feel nice. Then 100 Wednesday, 100 Thursday, Thursday night and a Friday. Lows only in the 70s, and then we cool things off this weekend. Father's Day, 85 and sunny. I think that'll be very doable, and then we're in the low 80s even early next week. Looks like we kind of flip-flop the weather pattern next week. The big ridge of high pressure that's bringing us all the heat heads to the East Coast, and so I think we might have some time next week where it's a little bit cooler, a little more seasonable.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
All
They
right.
deserve it. The East Coast deserves that.
Yeah.
All right,
Give it to the
Kristen,
East
thanks.
Coast.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back.